Dark Moon Doll here. I just wanted to share with you for Freeform Dreadlock Talk, which is Wednesdays, the show I do. On Wednesdays, I share with you the journey I've had with my Freeform Dreadlocks for 23 years thus far. They turned 23 years in July, which was a few months ago. So I wanted to share with you this treatment that I've been doing on my Freeform Dreadlocks. And it's recent. This will be my third application. I'm getting ready to put it on to my hair again. And it's the rice water. I learned about rice water a long time ago from this one YouTube channel called Water Washing Only. And that was a few years back. I don't know if she still has a YouTube channel, but she did mention, and she did show a video where she used rice water on her hair. And she helped to improve the quality of her hair. I think she had alopecia, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Might be wrong about that one, because there's maybe another woman I'm thinking about with that. But she used the rice water on it. And you only cleansed her hair with water, or rice water too. So very, very interesting. But I never did anything with that information. I just kind of like, whatever. Okay, I'll just keep doing what I'm doing, which is the baking soda and water. Put that on my hair for 30 minutes. Then rinse that out, and then put the vinegar and water onto my dreads for 5 to 8 minutes. And then rinse that out, and then and then use I use a black tea hair rinse. Lately, I've been doing black tea because I have a lot of that. When I have other herbs, I use that, but lately I've been using black tea. So this time around, I decided, like last week and week before last, decided to try the rice water, and this is what I did. This is the rice water itself. What I did was I just pretty much put a cup of rice into this mason jar and filled it with water. Now I let it sit. It's been over a half an hour. You can let it sit for half an hour and drain out the water from the rice, and then pour it on your head and let it sit on your hair. Some people let it sit on their hair and then rinse it out, like after like 20 minutes, leave it on and then rinse it out. Some people like to do a deep conditioner afterward, wash it and do a deep conditioner afterwards. What do I do? What I've done is, this will be the third week that I've used it, that I'm going to use it. But the first time I just left it in, because I've been rinsing my dreads just about every day because it's hot in the summer. But the second time that I did it, I fermented it. I let it sit for a whole day. The next day for 24 hours. The next day was kind of stinky, and that's what happens when it ferments. It smells a little bit stinky. But I added peppermint extract to it, so it smelled less offensive because I had to go grocery shopping. But I just let it sit in my hair, and then the following day I rinsed it out because I'm rinsing my dreads almost every day. You could do that. Some people say that they use it as what they call a pre-shampoo treatment. Like they'll get their hair wet, and then they'll put it on when the hair is not clean yet. And it's like a deep conditioning treatment to put on your hair before you actually cleanse it. So you could do that, kind of like the hide oil treatment type of deal. So yeah, basically that's what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to drain it, and I'll use the water, just pour it over my head. I put it in a bowl, and then I just use a cup and just pour it over my head over and over until all of it's used up. And I'm just going to let it sit on my hair, and I may or may not decide to rinse it out. I don't know. I may just let it sit in there. But the results just from so far of using it thus far has been interesting. I've noticed that, let me take my hair down out of this scarf here. I've noticed that now this was all new growth up here. The shorter hair that's just kind of hanging down. It used to be sticking up more. Now it's just kind of going downwards. And the little bits and pieces in the back that are really fragile, they're a lot stronger now. So even the new growth is really strong, as well as my already established locks are feeling really strong, really bendy. They don't feel as dry. And I noticed when I looked in the mirror, you can't see right now because it's kind of dark in here. But my hair, it just, the texture of it is a lot better, and it feels like not as dry, not as rough feeling. I noticed that. And it's hanging downwards. I know I had a scarf on, but even before the scarf was on my head, my hair was just kind of hanging down like that. So I'd have to say kudos to the rice water treatment. I don't think I would want to do it every day. Probably too much protein in it. It's got a lot of great vitamins and minerals in it. It's got vitamin E in there. I heard it's got vitamin B, vitamin A in there. This is what I've read about when I just looked online. You can just Google it online, and that it's an ancient Chinese natural remedy for hair loss and for growing a healthy head of hair. Easy for me to say, a healthy head of hair. So I have noticed a difference, and even the hair in the back. I don't know if I could show you my hair in the back. It's a lot shorter. If I turn around, maybe you can see my hair in the back. My hair is a lot shorter in the back. Can you see that? Can you tell? So on this one side in the back, it's short. But then this one's really long. So this is kind of like the stuff that's shorter, the new growth. It's from when my hair was damaged, from when I used to put my hair in really tight hairstyles, and I used to dye it all the time. So that's the damage from that. But now it's healthier back there. Even those little tiny ones, but they're healthy and they're growing in. And they're actually just like laying down flat, kind of flatter than they usually would. So I don't know if you can see that well, but it's kind of dark in here, but hopefully you can see what I'm talking about. I definitely feel a difference in the texture of it, and I would recommend this to anyone who is having problems with hair loss. There's a ton of videos out talking about the benefits of rice water for hair loss, and people who want to grow their hair long. Some people want to have long hair, long healthy hair on their head. So there you go. I'm sharing this with you, my experience with it. I'm not the only one who's tried this, but I can attest to it, and I'd have to say I noticed the difference. My hair, the texture of my hair feels really nice. It feels really good, and it's a simple ingredient. Simple ingredients, just water and rice. It's all you need. So yeah, I hope you found this helpful in any way. I'm gonna put my scarf back on because this one hair just goes right in my eyes. Oh, that was one thing I wanted to show you. This one lock that always lands in my eyes. Right in here is it's like thinner right here because from the time when I used to do a lot of tight constricting hairstyles, it kind of damaged and weakened it right there because I was pulling it too tight and doing all kinds of crazy shit to my dreads that I don't need to do. But it seems like ever since I started doing the hair rinse, it feels like it's a lot stronger, this middle part right there. So I feel like it may strengthen what's already weak on your hair. So here we go. We'll see. I'll keep you guys posted on it. And if you've tried it before, because I wasn't sure if it would work with my Freeform dreadlocks, because all the videos I was seeing was people with didn't have locks, they were doing it. So I thought I'd give it a try anyway, and I like it. So I'll do it as a once a week thing, and enjoy the progress. I'll show you, keep you up to date with what goes on, what happened, because I already feel like it just is like, it feels healthier. So alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed this show today. Share it with your friends and family. Thanks for subscribing, liking, and sharing my videos with your friends and family, and thank you for your kind comments. Leave your comments down below and let me know if you've tried the rice water treatment on your dreadlocks, your Freeform dreadlocks. I love it. I just love the feel of my hair. Alrighty guys, brightest blessings to you all, and I'll see you soon.